Let us begin by coming into this moment with gentleness. We pause here together, letting the rush and noise settle. We notice our breath moving in and out, steady and faithful. We allow ourselves to arrive fully in this present space. In the stillness of this morning, we turn our attention toward that which is greater than ourselves, that quiet presence that holds all things. We come without pretense, without masks, simply as we are. We bring our tiredness, our hopes, our questions, our humanness. We rest here for a moment knowing we are held. We give thanks for the gift of this new day, for the light that returns, for the chance to begin again. We are grateful for breath, for the beating of our hearts, for the life that continues to move through us even when we are unaware. We give thanks for the small mercies we so often overlook, the warmth of water, the comfort of shelter, the kindness in a stranger's eyes. We are grateful for those who love us, even imperfectly, and for those we are learning to love in return. We give thanks for the capacity to feel, to notice, to be moved by beauty and sorrow alike. This day comes to us as an offering, and we receive it with open hands. We acknowledge that we do not walk through this life in isolation. We are woven into the lives of others, connected by threads both visible and invisible. Our words ripple outward, our actions touch lives we may never fully know. The way we move through the world matters, not because we must prove our worth, but because we are part of a larger whole. We recognize that each person we encounter carries their own burdens, their own stories, their own quiet struggles. Help us to remember this when we are tempted to judge quickly, to assume we understand, to close our hearts in self-protection. Soften the places in us that have grown hard, the places where fear has built walls. Teach us to see with eyes that look beneath the surface, that seek to understand before being understood. When we meet another person today, may we offer the gift of true presence, of listening without planning our response, of being fully there. We ask for patience with ourselves and with others. We know how easily we grow frustrated, how quickly we lose our calm when things do not unfold as we hoped. Grant us the grace to pause before reacting, to breathe before speaking, to choose our response rather than being driven by impulse. When we feel the tightness of irritation rising in our chest, remind us to soften, to step back, to remember what truly matters. Help us to release our grip on outcomes we cannot control, to trust the unfolding even when it does not match our plans. We ask for wisdom in the small decisions that shape our days. Not the wisdom of certainty or perfect knowledge, but the wisdom that comes from quiet listening, from paying attention to what is real and true. Guide us toward what is good, what is honest, what brings life rather than diminishment. When we are confused or uncertain, help us to wait with that uncertainty rather than grasping for quick answers. Give us discernment to know when to speak and when to remain silent, when to act and when to rest. We bring before you now those who are struggling this morning, those who woke to pain, to grief, to loneliness that feels unbearable, those who are facing challenges that seem insurmountable, who cannot see a way forward, those who are ill, who are caring for the ill, who are walking through the valley of loss. Hold them gently in this moment. Surround them with whatever comfort can reach them, whether through the kindness of another, the memory of love, or simply the knowledge that they are not forgotten. We think of those who will face conflict today, who will navigate difficult conversations, who will need courage to stand for what is right. Steady them, strengthen them, help them to speak truth with compassion. We remember those who serve others in ways both seen and unseen, those who heal, who teach, who protect, who care for the vulnerable. Sustain them in their work, renew their energy, remind them that what they do matters. We hold in our hearts those who are far from us, those we love but cannot reach, those we worry about in the quiet hours. Watch over them, keep them safe, and may they feel our love even across the distance. We ask for the ability to be kind today, not in grand gestures, but in small, steady ways. Help us to notice when someone needs encouragement, when a gentle word might lift a heavy spirit. Remind us that we have the power to bring light into another's day through simple acts of attention and care. When we are tempted to withhold kindness because we are tired or overwhelmed, open our hearts just a little wider. May we be quick to offer grace and slow to take offense. Help us to assume the best in others rather than the worst, to give the benefit of the doubt, to forgive small slights before they harden into resentment. We know how easy it is to become absorbed in our own concerns, to move through the day without truly seeing those around us. Wake us up to the present moment, to the person standing before us, to the beauty that exists even in ordinary things. Teach us to be grateful, not only for what we have, but for what we are able to give. We ask for the courage to be honest with ourselves, to face what we would rather avoid, to acknowledge where we have fallen short, not in self-punishment or shame, but in the humble recognition that we are human, imperfect, still learning. Help us to make amends where we have caused harm, to take responsibility without making excuses, to change what we are able to change. Give us the strength to let go of what we cannot fix, to release ourselves from the burden of impossible standards. May we learn to treat ourselves with the same compassion we hope to offer others. We ask for calm to settle over our minds, to quiet the constant chatter of worry and planning. So much of our mental energy is spent rehearsing the past or anxious about the future, missing the only moment we truly have. Bring us back, again and again, to now, to this breath, to this step, to this single task before us. Help us to do what is ours to do without carrying the weight of everything at once. Remind us that we do not have to solve every problem today, that some things will unfold in their own time, that rest is not laziness, but necessity. Grant us the wisdom to distinguish between what requires our action and what requires our surrender. As we move into this day, may we carry with us a sense of groundedness, of being rooted in something deeper than the surface chaos. When we feel scattered or pulled in too many directions, may we find our center again, our breath, our connection to what is steady and true. Help us to move through our tasks with presence rather than hurry, to work without losing ourselves in busyness. May we remember that our worth is not measured by our productivity, that we are valuable simply because we exist. We ask that our actions today, however small, might contribute to healing rather than harm, to connection rather than division, to hope rather than despair. We do not need to change the world, but we can tend to the small corner of it within our reach. May we be faithful in the little things, knowing that small acts of love accumulate into something greater than we can see. As we prepare to move from this quiet space back into the demands of the day, We carry with us the peace we have found here. We do not go alone, but held, accompanied, supported by a presence that does not abandon us. We trust that we will be given what we need for this day, not all at once, but step by step, breath by breath. We release our need to control, our anxiety about the future, our regret about the past. We choose, as best we can, to be here, now, awake and available to whatever this day brings. May we walk gently upon this earth, treating all beings with respect and care. May we speak words that build up rather than tear down, that heal rather than wound. May we listen deeply, love broadly, and forgive freely, beginning with ourselves. And when we stumble, as we surely will, may we rise again with patience, dust ourselves off, and continue forward. We close this time of prayer with grateful hearts, ready to meet the day. May we go forth with quiet courage, with open hearts, with steady hands. May we be a blessing to those we encounter, and may we recognize the blessings that come to us. We are grateful for this moment of stillness, for the gift of prayer, for the chance to center ourselves before the day unfolds. And so we step forward, grounded and calm, into whatever awaits.